Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Sim Shack, and of course welcome back to me, 𝗏𝘂𝐶𝑂𝗯𝑥. I hope that you're doing very well. I'm going to try and continue with this game on chapter 2. You may remember in the last episode I said I had a bit of a scratchy throat, wasn't feeling 100%. It's kind of got worse. I've been eating ice cream and, you know, hot and cold all day, loads of throat sweets and so on. And I've also been falling asleep numerous times today. So I feel a bit better now. It's sort of late evening now. I'm going to have a crack at this, but if I fall asleep or just lose concentration or just start making really bad decisions, at least you've got some idea why that is. Let's jump into chapter 2 and discuss what we're going to do next. We're still running on officer difficulty, so please do like, subscribe and hit that notification button if you would like to see the progression. And hopefully I will get my way through it. Officer seems quite difficult enough for a beginner, but I would one day like to try the ridiculously difficult level. Just see, I think the factions are going to be the problem. That's my suspicion. Right, here we go. Let's fire off. Ambitions. The people cheer as oil reaches the city, but the question remains what it means for our future. The years of suffering are coming to an end. Their leaders shout across the city squares, with the gift of oil and light of the furnace, we can defeat the frost and build a warm paradise. Let us improve the blessed engine and pump oil until the snows of the city melt forever. However, the evolvers disagree. The frost is our reality. What Faithkeeper's lecture is not only foolish, it's hubris. We can't wait for New London's generator to rust. We have to adapt to this world, settle and repopulate the Frostland. So, if we go with the Faithkeepers, we'll upset the Evolvers, and obviously the Evolvers are a much smaller faction, so the Faithkeepers maybe have a bit of more impetus on my decision. But it will unlock oil pump generator upgrades that uses only oil. And it also unlocks the ability to exploit unlimited deep deposits. So possibly that seems like a perfect solution. If, however, I go with the Evolvers approach, it will upset the Faithkeepers, obviously, but it will unlock adaptive pumps generators upgrade that will use any fuel. And it unlocks unlimited output Frostland settlements. And it obviously makes the Faithkeepers happier. Now, the thing is, Faithkeepers seem to want to melt this sort of Ice Age away. And that seems unrealistic. I mean, in time, like Ice Ages of previous, it should sort of turn coat and melt away and we'll be where we are today. But I don't think we can melt it away, so to speak. That seems rather unlikely. What this does is unlock unlimited output Frostland settlements. So I think doing it this way would require us to keep going out and exploring and finding new fuel sources. But we wouldn't get access to the unlimited deep deposits of oil. So it's actually a very tricky decision. As I say, one thing is clear, and that's that the Faithkeepers are a much bigger faction than the Evolvers. So if I don't go with the Faithkeepers' suggestion, then we're going to upset a lot more people. And the idea of unlimited deep deposits of oil I mean, unlimited deep deposits of oil? I mean, is there any such thing? Should there be any such thing? I just feel like... I like the fact that this takes any fuel, because I suspect we will still find coal somewhere. If the ozone layer is anything to go by, then I think coal, it will probably speed up the end of an ice age more than anything else. I'm gonna go with the Faith Keepers, I think, even though I don't agree with them. Oh, it's a tough decision, isn't it? There's no turning back either. It's like when you've made this decision, that's it. And of course, you know, Faith Keepers' favor is increased. They are, you know, they may use violence to get what they want. But the Evolvers are a much smaller bunch of people. I'm going to go with the oil. I think it makes most sense. It's the least friction approach. Beat the frost. We first need to upgrade the generator with oil pumps to use the new fuel. Then we must research and further upgrade the generator with surplus injectors to make New London warmer than ever before. Newfound oil can also help us reach previously inaccessible deep deposits which will not run out. Heavily highlighted. We may tap into them for the security of the city. So the oil pumps generator upgrade is unlocked and available to be built, and the melting deep deposits and generator upgrades research are also unlocked. I see. What's going on here? Undesirable departed ceremonial funerals. Steward, there was a commotion during the funerals of a known criminal. The man was murdered and... Oh, sorry. The man was a murderer and a rapist. I won't have him lying in the same plot as Ma for all eternity, said an angry citizen. He didn't belong in this city alive, and he don't belong here dead. Public opinion is split. Some people argue that everyone is entitled to proper funerals, as only the Lord may decide our fate in eternity. Others advocate for dumping the bodies of convicted criminals in unmarked snow pits outside city limits. What should we do? Okay, so I'm going to lose trust or increase tension. Social unrest increased by bad conditions and militant radicals. If tension boils over, the city may fall. I dump them in snow pits. You know what? Let's dump them in snow pits. Screw them. Right, I've got serious issues here, and I don't really know how to get out of this situation. I need to do something with generator upgrade. Generator oil pumps. Okay, so it looks like we're going straight with this. Oh, already researched. Change community to see other potential answers to this question. Okay. Coal liquefactors, melting deep deposits. This is probably what we're after. Deep melting drill. Installation using heat from the generator to access almost unlimited deeper veins of resources where they are available. Almost. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Have we been sold a fake thing here? Right, construct generator oil pumps in the central district. Okay. The overdrive is off, the generator's on. Generator district. Okay, how do I do this then? There's the hydraulic pump jack. We haven't got the workforce or the heat stamps or anything really. Now, we are in a bit of a sticky situation right now. Generator oil pumps. We need 200 workforce and 200 heat stamps. Oil burnt in the generator will produce some squalor. Right. Powering ice on fire. Steward, the growing fervour of certain groups in our city has become a cause for alarm. Knew it. Agitators rile up tensions and push their factions to more radical and violent action. Provided we build enough prison space, the guards could place such militants in preventative arrest. A spell in detention would cool their heels and calm their fellows. So I've got to improve relations with the New Londoners to favourable or better. How long have I got? 26 weeks. That's not long. Research surplus injectors. I think I'm doing that right now. Am I doing that right now? No, I'm doing deep melting drill. Bugger. Wrong one. Activate the surplus injectors. Optional. Research melting deep deposits. Okay, that's optional. And build one. Right, okay, so I need not have done that. Tensions are rising. Oh, God. Already this is getting a bit stressful. So how do I construct generator oil pumps in the central district? I don't want to hit pause because I feel like that's cheating. So is it this thing over here? Generator oil pumps. Yes, it is. So 200 workforce, 200 heat stamps. So we've nearly got the heat stamps. I just need to maybe get these guys. That's the logistics district. How are we doing for food? Food is not great, but we're doing well for materials. All of a sudden. So we'll close that. Gives us 348 people. We just need 200 heat stamps and we're not a million miles off that. I think a bit of warmth would really help everybody cheer up a smidge. Let's try that. Vote on merit-based housing will be held in 10 weeks. But at the moment, the Faith Keepers are the happiest.
Steward.
Oh, that's going to be costly. Right, here we go. We have enough.
Please exercise caution, even in quarantine.
So, I am meant to be doing something. I've done the melting deep deposits. Is it here? Resources? No, I don't think it is. Did I complete this worker shift thing? No, I never got that completed in the end. Okay. Let me see here. Surplus injectors. Research and construct generator surplus injectors. Maybe I need to build this first before I can do that. Heating. Surplus injectors. Already researched. Coal liquefactors. How can we make oil out of coal? Oh, interesting. Carrion coal liquefactor. Okay. That's one to think about. Generator upgrade. Says here. Okay, yeah, I see. Construct the previous generator upgrade to unlock this one. So I think that's it there. Okay. Goody. Turn the overdrive on. I'll try and just get that cold issue down. I'd really like to build a hospital as well. Can't afford anything right now. We're totally broke again. Look at this. Minimum efficiency. Housing district. Why?
Steward.
Unfair competition. Steward, some frost-breaking crew members have complained about their colleague. He works with prosthetics after the frost claimed both hands, yet they say he unfairly outperforms them. What a ridiculous thing to say, claiming every efficiency bonus for himself. This lunatic made his hands just for this job. He can do nothing else with them. Unless you want us to chop our hands off and do the same, we cannot compete, said one of the frustrated crew members. Unfair? I'll tell you what's unfair. My hands were chopped off, for God's sake. I have pickaxes for hands, you goon, answered the incriminated worker. What should we do? Stay firm. I don't know if I should have stayed firm on that one. I've got to research mechanical factory as well. Oh, crap. I'm running out of stuff here. Resources. Mechanical factory. There it is. Mechanical factory. That costs 50 and takes 8 weeks. Okay. So we've ticked the first box. I haven't got very long to do this, so I'm just going to get that done now. So we are running on oil, which means that we're bang on. We are absolutely bang on now. Everybody should be warm. So I've got to try and figure out why we've got decreased efficiency. Oh, I can pick what I produce here. Okay, that's cool. At the moment, we're in a surplus situation, so that's okay. Oh, no, don't do that. So hang on. I can bring this right down and still maintain a surplus. Look at this. How is that making more? How is that increasing the surplus? That's making prefabs, right? Ah, I see. So that's eating into the stuff that we're making, but producing prefabs. Okay. Right, okay. Let's keep that going. What's this? Street prayers. Steward, the Faith Keepers, invigorated by the vision of improving the generator and building a warm utopia, are rallying all citizens during street prayers. Listen, all who have spirit. They're Simonas, I don't even know what that word is, cry out. The captain's words, day 5, verse 3. The generator may warm our skin, but faith will warm our hearts. Rally, brothers and sisters. We will yet build a warm paradise. Their prayers continue. They invigorate all who would listen to put additional effort for the benefit of the city. Do you want to ask them to promote something else? Contribute to heat stamps. Yeah, boost our heat stamps income. That seems like a good idea.
Celebrate the steward leadership in street prayers. All faithful are invited to join them.
Okay. So, resource deposits nearly depleted. That's getting good. I need to do something about the food situation and the housing situation.
The temperatures will...
Colder season, but we maintain the warmth. So we've got to get the hunger situation sorted out. That's quite a priority. So, we've got all this unexplored area here. What have I not got? The workforce. Right, let me go outside of the city and see if I can get these guys to come join us. Finally! Finally! We got people coming. What's this? Weather station. This outpost once predicted temperature drops for the winter home. The peak is visible for miles around. The ideal place for a beacon to help travellers reach New London. Connect trails. Gosh. It's going to bring more people in. That's great. What does this say? Go away. Can't read. Remains of the old bridge leading to Winterhome. An ominous sign hangs from the nearest sign. Only death lies beyond. Whether it was left by would-be jokers or superstitious scouts is unclear. Okay, so maybe don't go much further that way until we're ready. Still need to get this oil out of here somehow. Right, so we've got people coming in. That's great. Let's go ahead. Is the workforce. We need to make food more efficient, don't we? And amongst a whole bunch of new things. What's more important, housing or food? What a question. What a question. Have they joined yet? I think they've arrived. Workforce, 1,600 and something odd. Right, here we go. So, let's get the housing district expanded upon. Let's also get some of this food district stuff on the go. Start with that, because then I can knock it down and put houses there. New Londoners' demands have been met. Oh, that was lucky. The New Londoners are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Trust rises. Okay, so that's good. Something has actually happened. Probably because I just completed that. So now I've got to improve relations with New Londoners. What am I doing for them? Can make a promise. Raise funds. Make a promise. What shall I make the promise to do? Research machine-centric shifts. Promise to pass city development effort or promise to pass chemical additives. Okay, I'm going to go for that one. Promise to research machine-centric shifts. Because that actually, I think, might be useful to us. David McEnroe, 29, Frostbreaker, downing his third glass of poteen. Damn them, work more or you don't get anything. Work harder or you won't get anything. Work faster or you won't get a single damn thing. Why my income tied to some lunatic's crazy efficiency? A man with literal pickaxes for hands. I simply can't work like he does. I just can't. We should be in this together. He makes a really good point, doesn't he? He does make a really good point. Right, so I've got to do machine-centric shifts. How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? Here we go. So they're getting annoyed because I promised to do something for them. It's not going exactly perfectly well, is it? Housing expansion is looking pretty good, though. I'm going to put another one over here. So we've got this thing. I break some ice. We'll head in this direction. In fact, I think I can No, have we run out of people? So the workforce has already gone down. 142 froze to death. That's annoying, seeing as we've got plenty of fuel. Right, so still not enough housing, still not enough food. We're out of heat stamps again, back down to 28. Proper tricky, this. We've still got coal coming in, we've still got... The stockpile is 16,245 out of 100,000, and we've got 25,000 coal. So that's great. That's great. We can stockpile the coal. I think there's a bit more than 100,000 left, so we'll just keep an eye on that and put a couple more in when necessary. Bit of a sterilization. You know what? When I swallow now, my throat doesn't hurt. That's the first time today it's been like that. Why is everything decreased efficiency? What have I done to break that? What's this? So that fist, I haven't seen that before. I think these guys are getting a bit annoyed. They're only 6% in size. Do I want to... Oh, look, this is going to be really close. Don't think I'm going to stop the New Londoners' radicalisation. Oh, thank God for that. That was close. The New Londoners are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively. My word, that was close, wasn't it? Relations with New Londoners strained. What? You failed to bring them into the fold, leaving them susceptible to the influence of the most radical elements. 696 New Londoners radicalised and joined the Faith Keepers. So the Faith Keepers are actually getting a bit of a problem, maybe. Maybe I need to reduce their strength. They're only small as well. They're only 14%. Frostlanders are the majority here, and they seem quite happy. Okay. Right. Right, let me just check. How long have I got to do this? There's no time limit on this yet, so I'm going to focus on food. Hothouses. Talk to me about hothouses. Industrial sized hothouses where organic waste ferments in large vats, fertilizing revolving shells of crops. Boost food output quite considerably. So bio waste or chemical hothouses. Because there's 50 food output. Squalor is slightly increased. Disease is slightly increased. Unlocks the excessive fertilization district ability, which increases food output and disease. So this one, okay, chemical nutrients are injected into tubs of crops to accelerate their growth, or industrial sized hothouses where organic waste ferments in large vats, fertilizing revolving shells of crops. That seems less bad than that. But this one, and it produces more food. Let's do it. We've got to get the food thing under control. we doing in terms of housing? Still not good. Oh God. Turn that down. We should still be fine because we got a bit of a surplus of oil, but it's 842 units we need in the current conditions, and it's going to get warmer and then warmer again, so that's really good. So at the moment we can just keep things as they are. Let's go to the old dreadnought and see what we can do here.